I woke up. Rise and shine, I guess. I went straight to the shower to freshen up. We got ready and went to Akiba, the Holy Land. We decided to walk. We saw little kindergarten kids with yellow hats and being towed away in a shopping cart looking things. It was kind of hilariously cute, I guess. But, after about an hour of walk, I noticed something was off. Turns out we were heading south, where the man-made islands were. I cursed Simon for telling me the wrong direction to north. But we decided to go with it and go to Odaiba, the place where Gundam and anime studios live on. The south was rather barren. Not much people at all. Lot of office-looking buildings, and jellyfish. There were like ocean water every other block, and it was filled with white transparent jellyfish. Shudder. Did I ever told you guys that I have a fear of the ocean? I got hungry, so I bought one of those soba noodle hot dog things and some milk in a convenience store. The cashier asked me something and I was all like, what? She looked at me funny, then just microwaved my hot dog soba thing. I assume she asked if I wanted the food heated. It's called yakisoba, by the way. We stopped going south after seeing a big park with lots of sakura trees everywhere. Too bad the cherry blossom time just ended couple of days ago, so there were only light green leaves and no flowers. Looked still cool though. We could see the Tokyo Sky Tree from here, so we decided to go there next. I knew the Sky Tree, Akiba, and Asakusa was near each other, so we decided to go there. We walked by the way. I didn't mind personally and suggested it. I wanted to have a taste of the many streets to Tokyo and not just the main city parts. We say many houses that you would see in anime, such as Raito from To Love Ru's house. It was quite the walk. We basically walked from South Tokyo to North. My feet hurt as if they were skinned. But strangely only my feet hurt. Like the bottom part of the feet and nothing else. My legs were fine and so on. We took a quick break at some playgrounds time to time. Simon smoked on every one of them. He bragged about how he didn't smoke for a week before the Japan trip. I just wanted to strangle him but decided to just let it pass. Who smokes at a kid's playground? Of course I told him about it, but he went on and on about how he can't help but smoke. Dude. You're like 20 years old. I'm pretty sure we have no reason to smoke. But to be honest, I knew he was probably addicted rather than anything, so I didn't talk about it. After all, ever since we were friends in high school, I always nagged him about it. We arrived at Tokyo Sky Tree. It was really windy, by the way. Like hurricane windy. I even stumbled one step because of the wind. And the old lady in front of me stumbled 6 steps. The Sky Tree didn't taller than I thought. I did know it was the second most tallest building on the planet right after the one in Dubai, but for some reason, I looked plain. I figured I had sold my soul some time ago in the past or something. We took a picture and looked inside. We didn't go up the tower or anything because I knew the pricing was expensive as a jumbo jet. No, just kidding, but it's seriously expensive. And you have to pay extra to even go higher. I knew I won't have enough budget for the transportation fees and the food, so we decided not to go. While resting in the mallish place, I contacted my friend from back in high school who went to a university in Japan. Let's call him Steve. Mainly because he has a boxish head like the Steve from Minecraft. Hey hey, evil laugh, sorry. He's a cool guy. No offense in any way. I'm just evil. Steve and I decided to meet tomorrow or something when we go to the west part of Tokyo, as he lives near Shinjuku. That's the place with the huge crossroad. We looked around some more and walked to Asakusa. The Westerners' head count was getting bigger. So I knew we were getting nearer at the tourist trap. We arrived. But at the backside of Asakusa. So we toured the temple backwards. It felt weird as all the other people were going the opposite way. Well, technically we were going opposite. Then we went the right way again, and it was quite amazing. The view was much better walking the right way. The layout and everything great. Around the area, we bought some dango, One of those sweet rice cake balls on a stick. I remember these things from Charlotte when the MC would just be a neat and eat these 24/7 and that goddamn Clannad. It tasted good. About 100 yen or so I think. We then went to Akiba. Took us a while to get there since it was kind of confusing where the main spot was. Surprisingly, I wasn't excited about Akiba. I thought perhaps my tired condition was to blame. My feet killed and wanted to shower pretty much. I felt empty inside and wasn't excited at all. It was something. But, I don't know. Simon seemed more tired than me, which I find stupid since he's planning on going to the Navy, which is harder than the normal army which I was going to go, and he was taller and bigger than me, and also overall unwilling to looking around. He talked about how only reason why he came to Japan was because of the food and that nothing else mattered to him. I had a bucket load of things to complain about once hearing that, but because I was too tired, I just explored the shops myself while Simon would wait by the door. Totally not bragging, but I basically knew all the figures and from which anime they came from. I'm not bragging. I personally think I should go kill myself or something. We stopped by Maid Dream and the Maid Cafe. I thought about it, then decided not to go. It felt like a bad idea in everywhere. All the food there were overpriced, and even if we did go in there, I wouldn't be able to understand much since the best I can do is pick out a couple of key words. Instead, we went to some ramen place again. It was good just like the last time. We explored Akiba one last time. The place was busy. Lot of fellow brethrens laugh weekly, hey. I just wonder why there were some tourist people who were complaining about otakus while looking around in Akiba. I just thought if they hated otakus, then why would they even bother come to this place since there are like countless other places to visit in Japan. But, whatever. I'm not the god of total justice or anything. We took the subway back to Akiba and to our hotel. First thing I did was taking a shower. Loved every last bit of it. TT. After the shower, I just lied about in the capsule. My feet hurt as if someone stabbed it repeatedly. Simon on the other hand was in the lobby. He said he was going to do some research on where to go. Glad he finally decided to, but hated he finally decided to do that now. Shouldn't you do that before coming to Japan to not waste any time? After 2 hours, Simon was still in the lobby, so I went down to see what he was up to. I knew he wasn't the guy who would sit for 2 hours to do something responsible as that. Turns out, he was unable to escape because of 2 German couples talking to him. They were on their last day apparently. They talked about the places they've been, which I knew every single one of them and their locations, and so on. Simon went back up, and after some swig of water I went up too. But along the way, I saw a cute Japanese couple, about my age I think, sitting together in the lobby. I felt like drinking a can of beer instead now. We went out and bought some convenient store food. I got some burrito and a beer. We ate near a playground. It was dark and no one was around, so I figured why not. Before heading back, we visited a small shrine. It had instructions of how to pray in English. It came with a neat anime girl picture instructions as well. I memoed myself to throw coin, bow twice, clap twice, then pray, then bow once more. We went back to Akiba Hotel,